You artists, you poets, you tellers of stories, welcome to fairyland. You writers, you singers, you sharers of stories, welcome to fairyland. When you see us, you'll know. When you hear us, you'll know. When you're near us, you'll know you're home. Stay strong in your heart. Hold fast to your dream. It will lead you to your moonbeam, which will guide you through the troubles that you're facing every day. It will lead you to your rainbow. Each color is a step to light your way. To keep telling your stories, the world needs to hear them. Bring them to fairyland. The child you've forgotten lies sleeping within you, waiting for fairyland. When you wake them, they'll know. They'll be raring to go and show you the way back home. You'll remember the way you would run and you'd play, always in fairyland. They will guide you through the struggles that you're facing every day. They will lead you to your rainbow. Each color is a step to light your way. So keep telling your stories whenever you find them hidden in fairyland. The magic of stories is dancing around you, around you, around you, around you. You're back in fairyland.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon waits. She lingers my desires, like to a stepdame or dowager, long without a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Philostrate, wake the Athenian youth. Hippolyta, I will wound thee with my sword, and one thy love doing thee injuries, but I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Egeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint, against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with feigning voice, verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy. With bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong prevailment in unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, that I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia?
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence, here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to abjure forever society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth. Examine well your blood. For if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause. And by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for high austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia. Lysander, yield thy crazy title to my certain right.
You have a father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. You marry him.
Scornful Lysander, true, he hath my love. And what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my rights of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius's. And which is more than all these boasts can be. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch to his head, made love to Nidar's daughter, Helena. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I've heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being so overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come. And come, Egeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there to fade so fast?
Be like for want of rain, which I could well redeem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Aye, me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood.
Oh, cross! Too high to be enthralled, too low!
Else misdrafted in respect of years.
Oh, spite! Too old to be engaged, too young!
Else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell! To choose love by another's eyes.
Or there was sympathy in choice. war, death, or sickness, did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in a calling night, that in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth, and ere a man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up. So quick bright things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny, then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams, wishes, sighs, and tears. Poor fancy's followers.
Good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widower, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens, her house, almost 7 leagues. She respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place, the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena to do observance of a morn of May. There will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, by that which knitteth souls and prospers loves, and by that fire that burned the Carthage queen when the false Trojan under sail was seen, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke, in that same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
He promised love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena! Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair! Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear, when wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear. Sickness is catching. Oh, a favour so yours would I catch, fair Hermia. Here I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I'd give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh then, what graces in my love do dwell, that he have turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold a silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearls the bladed grass, a time when lovers' flight still doth conceal. Through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet. There, my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee, thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow, deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu, as you and him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all that he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings, and no eyes figure unheedy haste, and therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled, as waggish boys in game themselves forswear. So the boy love is perjured everywhere. And ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when these hails some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go to tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, and to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You were best to call him generally. Man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name who is forbidden through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on. Then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Marry, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most grove death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer, as I call you, Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready? Name what part I am for and proceed.
Nick Bottom, you are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallantly for love.
That will ask some tears in the true
performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms! I will condole in some measure. To the rest, yet my chief humour is for a tyrant. I could play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear a cat in and make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now, name the rest of the players. This is Hercules' vein. A tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Quince.
Flute, you must take this bee on you.
What is this be? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Let not me play a woman. I've got a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Thisbe! Pyramus! Thisbe dear and lady dear!
No, you must play Pyramus and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Top Snap Speaker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug, the joiner. You, the lion's part. And I here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray do. If it be, give it me, for I am slow in study.
You may do it extempore, for it's nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again! Let him roar again!
If you should do it too terribly, you would fright the Duchess and the ladies. Then they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us
Every mother's son. Friends, I grant you, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you and twirl any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see on a summer's day, a most lovely gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Discharge it in either your straw-colour beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and grey beard, or your French crown colour beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you shall play it barefaced. The masters here are your partners, and I am to entreat you request you and desire you to come them by tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town by moonlight. There we will rest, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of properties, such as our play wants. Pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu!
At the Duke's oath, we may.
Enough! Hold or cut bowstrings.
Oberon is passing, Frain and because she, as her attendant, has a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, but jealous Oberon would have the child knight of his trade to trace the forest wild, but she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountains clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do square. They all their elves, for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin. Good fellow, are not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk and sometimes labour in the quern, and bootless make the breathless housewife return, and sometime make the drink to bear no barn. Mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm. Those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet talk. You do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I, afoot on bean-fed horse, beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I fall, and on her withered julep pour the ale. The wisest aunt, telling the saddest tale, sometime for 3-foot stall, mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum, and down tumbles she, and Taylor cries, and falls into a cough, and the whole choir holds their hips and low, and waxen in their mirth, and knees and swear, a merrier hour was never wasted there. But room, Fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here, my mistress, would that he were gone!
Isabeth by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon. Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bedding company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know, when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn, and versing loud to amorous Hippolyta. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of India, but that, forsooth, your bouncing Amazon and Bustin mistress, your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania? Granted my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus. Didst thou not lead him through the glimmering night from Perigenia, whom he ravished, and make him with fair Egeus break his faith with Ariadne and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the midsummer spring met we on hill, in dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain, or by rushy brook, or by the beach and margent of the sea, to dance all ringlets in the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain. The plowman hath lost his sweat, and the green corn hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the dragon field, and crows are fatted by the murid flock. The nine men's forest is filled up with mud, and the quaint mazes in the wanton green autumn. Hoary-headed frost, all in the fresh lap of the crimson rose. And on all time's thin and icy crown, an odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds is, as in a mockery, set. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter change their wonted liveries. By their increase now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the Spicidian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat by me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders of the flood. When we have laughed to see the sails conceive, and grown big-bellied with the wanton wind, when she, with pretty and swimming gait, following her womb, then rich with my young squire, would imitate and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles and return again, as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die, and for her sake I do rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day, if you will patiently dance in our rounds. Go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your hearts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away. We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove, till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle pup, come hither. Thou rememberest once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very toy I saw, but thou couldst not. Flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed, her certain aim he took at a fair vestal throned by the west, and looses his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower. The herb I showed thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid, will make a man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that flower. and be thou here again, ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes!
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep. And drop the liquor of it on her eyes. The next thing she wake and looks upon, be it on lion, wolf or bull, on a meddling monkey or a busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, and the other slayeth me. Thou toldest me they were stolen in this wood, and here I am, walled within this wood, because I cannot be with my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, and yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not tell you in the plainest truth, I do not, nor I cannot love you.
And even to that, do I love you the more. I am your Spaniard, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fall on you. Accuse me, but as your Spaniard, spare me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worse a place can I beg in your love, and yet a place in high respect with me, than to be using as you use your dog.
Tempt not the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on thee.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, and for that it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I am not in the night, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company. For you, my respect of all the world. And how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee, and hide thee in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest has not such a heart as you. Run when you will. The story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed. And cowardice pursues and valor flies.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in these woods.
I, in the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius! Your arms do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and were not made to woo. I love him, I need him. This is not just a whim. I'm caught inside the darkness of his spell. The sorcery he uses oh so well. There's no way out to find my peace of mind. No door that I can find. By day, by night, I long for him to meet me in know why his heart told him that we should part. I'll never leave his side, though he may not return the love that I have not forgot. I'll fight for him with all the strength and might I have in me tonight. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and eglantine. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night, lulled in these flowers of dances and delight. There the snake throws her enamelled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in. I saw the flower there. Welcome, wanderer.
Aye! There it is!
I pray thee, give it me. With the juice of this, I'll streak Titania's eyes. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he may espy may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on.
Ferna, my lord, your servant shall do so!
Come. A fairy song. And sing me now to sleep. Then, to your offices. And let me rest.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it, for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. ounce, or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye that dost appear. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, be faint with wandering in the woods, and to speak troth, I have forgot our way. Will rest us, sweet Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I, upon this bank, will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained with an oath, so then two bosoms and a single troth. And by your side no bedroom meet nigh. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie. Am I here? Are you real? Or is this just a dream? Do you know what my heart is saying to me?
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now, much beshrew my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy lie further off in human modesty. Such separation, as well may be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far, be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I. And end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, your wish's eyes are pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none. On whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love, night and silence. Who is here? The weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said. Oh, despises the Athenian maid. And here the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Churl upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay! Though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence. Do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darken leave me?
Stay.
Do not so.
Stay in thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so, my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, I am ugly as a bear. The beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore, no as a monster, fly my presence thus. What wicked and dissembling glass of mine made me compare with Hermia's fiery eye? But who is here? Lysander, on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake!
And run through fire for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art. Through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name prepared by my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who would not change a raven for a dove? Man, by this reason swayed, and reasons is that you, the worthier maid, growing things are not right until their season. So, I, being young till now, right not to reason, and touching now the points of human skill, reason becomes the marshal of my will, and leads me in your eye, that I overlook. Love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hands did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough. It's not enough, young man. I did never, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye. But you must flout my insufficiency. Good troth, you do me wrong. Good sooth you do in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. Perforce, I must confess, I thought you of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another therefore be abused!
She sees, not Hermia. Hermia sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near.
Help me! Lysander! Help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! Ay me! For pity! What a dream was here! Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Me thought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What? Removed! Lysander! Lord! shall do it in action, as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By larking a parlour spear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit! I have a device that will make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not dead indeed. And, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we'll have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in. God shield us. A lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it. Therefore,
Another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same defect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it's for pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there, indeed, let him name his name, and tell them plainly he is Snug the Joiner!
Well, it shall be so. But there are 2 hard things. That is, to bring moonshine into a chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, you know, to meet by moonshine.
Off the moonshine the night we play our play. Calendar! A calendar! Look in the almanac! Find that moonshine! Find that moonshine!
Yes! It does shine that night!
Why then may you leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Or else one must come in with lanterns, bush of thorn, and say he comes to present or to disfigure the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. That is to have a ball in the great chamber. You know, Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
We can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom? Some man or other must present wool, and let him have some plaster or some loam or some rock cast about him to signify wool, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that, Granny, shall Pyramus of Thisbe whisper.
Well, if that be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and raise your pot. into his queue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen. What? A play toward? I'll be an auditor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramid! This face stands for.
This bit! The flowers of Oberon savour sweet! Odorous! Savour sweet. So have thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear! But hark! A voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear!
A stranger Pyramus in our play here.
Must I speak now?
Mary, you must understand. He goes but to hear a noise he heard, and this has come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most living by few, its truest source, that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, and in his tomb.
Pyramus! Tomb! Man! Why, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak of your parts at once. Cues and all. Pyramus! Enter! Your cue is hard. It is never tire.
As true as source, that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, this bit! I were only thine!
We are haunted! Pray, masters!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around. Through bog, through bush, through break, through fire. Sometime, a horse I'll be. A hound. A hog. A headless bear. And sometime a fire. And neigh and bark, grunt and roar and burn. Like horse, hound, hog, bear, horror. At every turn.
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard. Ah, Bob! Thou art strange! What do I see on there? What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you? Bless thee! Bob! Bless thee! Thou art I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To frighten me, if they could. I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here. And I will sing! And they shall hear, I am not afraid! I want to be a star, performing near and far. I want my name in lights on the stage, in every city, town and small village. Amazed each time I sing and dance and rhyme. I'll bring you tales of woe and of joy, of Hercules and even Helen of Troy. And when you see my voice so strong,
sing along. And when you hear my face so brave, you want to clap, stamp, cheer, and then wave. And then wave. And then wave. Yeah. Thank you very much.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
I'm going to be a star, for near and far. You'll see my name in lights on the stage, in every city, town, school, village, in every city, town, and small village.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye. Enthralled into thy shape, and thy fair virtues perforce don't move me on the first view. To say, to swear, I do love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbours will not make them friends. Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so. Neither. But if I had enough to get out of this wood, I have not to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood! Do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state. And I do love thee. Therefore, go with me, and I shall give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep. While thou on crescent flowers dost sleep, and I will purge thy mortal grossness so that like an airy spirit go. Peaseblossom, Cobweb,
Ready?
And I.
Where shall we go?
be kindly courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks. And gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs and mulberries. Nod to him else, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal!
Hail. Hail.
Hail! I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall make both of you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peaseblossom.
I pray you, commend me
some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awake. Then what it was that net came in her eye which she must dote on in extremity. How now, mad spirit? What noise will now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, whilst she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stores, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest take skin in that barren sort who, Moth, presented in their sport, forsook his seed and entered in a break. When did I, him, at this advantage take? An ass's knoll I fixed on his head. Anon, his this be must be answered. And forth my mimic comes, when they him spy as wild geese that the creeping fowler eye, or russet painted shirts, many in sort, rising and coring at the gun's report, sever themselves and madly sweep the sky. So, at our sight, away his fellows fly, and at our stamp, here, over and nowhere one falls. He murder cries, and help from Athens calls. Their sense, thus weak, lost with their fears, thus strong, made senseless things begin to do them wrong. For bushes and briars at their apparel snatch, some sleeves, some hats from yielders, all things catch. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When, in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian eyes? With the love juices I did bid thee do.
I took him sleeping. That is finished too. And the Athenian woman by his side. That's when he wakes, of course, she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? What is the man? They breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I betrayed, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being overshoes in blood, plunge in the deep, and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe as soon this whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through the center creep, and so displease her brother's noontide with the Antipodes. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look? So dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I. Pierce through the heart with your stern cruelty.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out! Down! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth, never be numbered among men. Oh, once tell true, even for my sake. Dost thou have looked upon him, being awake, and hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch! Could not a worm, an adder do so much? An adder did it, for with doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent, never adder stung.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I know.
I pray thee, tell me, then, that he is well.
And if I could, what would I get therefore?
Privilege, never to see me more. From thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, while I will remain. So so's heaviness doth heavier grow. For death the bankrupt sleep doth sorrow own, which in some slight measure it will pay. If for his tender, here I'll make some stay.
Swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. Oh, fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer. By some illusion, see thou bring her here, with sighs of love that cost fresh blood dear. Oh, charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go! Look how I go! Swifter than arrow from Tartar's bow!
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye, when his love he doth espy. Let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth must stuck by me, bleeding for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside! The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then two, at once, woo one. That must needs be sport alone, and those things do best please me. That's the fun of boisterously.
Why should you think that I should rue in scorn and derision? never comes in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep and vow, so born. In their nativity, all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more, when truth kills truth. Oh, devilish holy brave! These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me, put in two scales, will even weigh and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Or none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you. Oh! Helen! Goddess! Nymph! Perfect! Divine!
To what, my love, do I compare thine eye?
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see. You are all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do? But you must join in souls to mock me too. If you are men, as men you are in show, you will not use a gentle lady so to vow and swear and super praise my parts when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals and love Hermia. Now, both rivals to mock Helena. Trim exploit. A manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you of Hermia. Yes, you know, I know. Am I here? Are you real? Or is this just a dream? Do you know what my heart is saying? Do I fear what I feel? Are these thoughts what they seem? Do you know who I am and what I long to be? All through the night.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will know. Fair I loved, though that love is gone. My heart to her but is guest-wise sojourned. And now,
Helena, is it our return?
there, to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Dark night, that from the eye his function takes, the ear full quick of apprehension makes, wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander found, mine ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly did thou leave me so?
Why should we stay when love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more in guards the night and all yon fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Should not this make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak, not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you, with these, contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared sisters Two artificial gods have both with our needles created both one flower, both on one sampler sitting on one cushion, both warbling on one song, both in one key, as in our hands, our sides, voices, and minds have been incorporate. So we grew together, like to a double cherry, seeming parted, and yet a union in partition, like two lovely berries moulded on one stem, like two seeming bodies, two of the first, like hopes in heraldry, due but to one, and crowned with one crest. And will you rend our ancient love asunder, to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, it is not maidenly. Our sex, as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have not you set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul? And hinder me, forsooth, affection, that by your consent, what, though I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most, to love unloved? This you should pity, rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persevere, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink each at other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well. It is partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, Helena. Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul. There, Helena.
Oh, excellent!
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst impel no more than she entreat. Thy threat and no more strengthen her weak prayer. Helena, I love thee. By my life, I do. I swear by that, by which I'll lose for thee, to prove it false, as says I love thee not. I say, I love thee more than thee. If thou say so, withdraw, and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Away, you ant! Thou cat! The bird! Vile thing! Let loose, or I'll shake thee from me like a serpent!
Why are you grown so rude? What change is this, sweet love?
My love, out, thorny Carter, out! Out loathed medicine, oh hated potion, hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
I'll not trust your word. What?
Should I hurt her? Strike her, kill her dead. Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh, me! What news, my love? Am not I Hermia? And not you, Lysander. I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then, you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, never did desire to see me more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain nothing truer. Here's no jest, but I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, me! You, juggler! You, canker blossom! You, thief of love! What have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Find your faith. Have you no modesty? No maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie! Fie, you counterfeit! You puppet! You
Puppet? Why so? Hi! That way goes the game! Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height, forsooth, she has prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem? Because I am so dwarfish and so low. How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes!
Because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower! Hark again!
Let her not strike me. Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. Keep your counsels, never wronged you, save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of your stealth under this wood. He followed you. For love, I followed him. But he hath chid me hence and threatened me to spurn me, strike me, nay, to kill me too. And now, will you let me quiet go to Athens, where I bear my folly back and follow you no further? Let me go! You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, get you gone! Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Be not afraid. She shall not harm me, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not. Take her part.
Oh, she's angry. She is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when we went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little! Again! Nothing but low and little! Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her!
Be gone! You spare! You minimus, hindering, not grass knave! You beat! You ain't gone!
You, mistress, all this coil is long of you! Nay, go not back!
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands may be quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away!
I am amazed and know not what to say.
You are too officious in your behalf that scorns our services. Speak not of Helena.
Now follow, if thou darest, to try who's right. Is thine or mine is most in Helena?
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries wilfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And so far, blameless, proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far, I am glad it did so sort, as this there gentleman I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie, therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon with drooping fog as black as Archeron, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one comes not within another's way. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath virtuous property to take from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wanton sight. When next awakening, all these lovers shall see but derision, and all this dream shall see but fruitless vision. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, all to my queen, and beg of her Indian boy.
My very lord, this must be done with haste, for night-swift dragons cut clouds for vast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts wandering here and there troop home to churchyards, damned spirits, all that in crossways and floods have burial, already to their wormy beds are gone, for fear lest they should look their shames upon. They wilfully exile themselves from light, and must for aye consort with black-browed night.
But we are spirits of another sort. But haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet or a day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them. Up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them. Up and down. I'm going to do the things I want to do. I'm going to say the things I want to say. I'm going to put a little spell on you because it's midnight. I'm going to leave the things beyond my care. I'm going to dream of things to say I'm going to put a little spell on you. Because it's midnight. Because it's midnight. Because it's... Shh. Here comes one.
What now? Round Demetrius. Speak out now.
Oberon, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I'll be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander! Speak again. Where art thou? Speak! Where dost thou hide? Bush in some head?
Thou coward! Art thou bragging to the stars? Telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars? And wilt not come? Come, recreant! Come, thou child! I'll whip thee with a rod! He is the foe that draws the sword on thee!
Where art thou?
We'll try no matter here! Follow my voice!
He goes before me, still dares me on. When I come where he cools, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, faster he did fly. The fallen am I in dark, uneven way. But he'll rest me. Come, a gentle day. Ho, 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 coward! Why comest thou not? Abide me if thou darest, for what I want. Thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou? Come hither! I am here! Nay, then thou mockest me. Thou shalt buy this dear. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night! Oh, long and tedious night! Shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight. From these, that my poor company detests, and sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three. Comes one more. Two of both coins make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, I can no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me, till the break of day. Heavens, shield Lysander, if they meet a prey.
On the ground sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye gentle lover remedy. when thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb shall be known, that every man should take his own. In your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The men shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed. While I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peaseblossom?
Red,
Scratch my head, Peaseblossom. I must to the barber's, Peaseblossom, for methinks I am marvellous hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass. When my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
what? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let us have the tongues and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow. But I pray you, let not Peaseblossom stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Am I here? Are you real? Or is this just a dream? Do you know what my heart is saying to me? Do I feel what I feel? Are these thoughts what they seem? Do you know who I am and what I long to be? All through the night, lost in your heart, floating on summers of delight in your sweet, tender child. Am I here? Am I real? Or is this just a dream? Do you know what my heart is saying to me? Do I feel what I feel? Are these thoughts what they seem? Do you know who I am and what I long to be? All through the night, lost in your arms, floating on swirls of delight in your sweet, tender child. Fairy, be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. Now I have her, boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her rise, and take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain. And when he waken, as the others do, back to Athens again repair, and think no more of these night's accidents, but as a fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou was wont to be. See as thou was wont to see. Diana's bud, o'er Cupid's flower, have such a forced and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen!
My Oberon! What visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how I loathe his visage now.
Silent a while, while I take off this head. When thou wakest with thy own eyes full, speak. Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go, one of you. Find out the forest if now our observation is performed. We will, fair queen, up to the mountaintop. But soft! What nymphs are here?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This, Lysander. This, Demetrius is. This, Helena. Old Neon's Helena. I wonder if they're being here.
But speak, Egeus. Is this not the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How come this gentle concord in the world?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half sleep, half waking, but as yet I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, as truly, should I speak. And now I bethink myself. So it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might be without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough! Enough, my lord! You have enough! I beg the law upon his head! They would have stolen away! They would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent that she should be your wife.
My good lord, my love for Hermia is melted as the snow, and the virtue and faith of my heart is only Helena.
Egeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple, by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens! Come, Hippolyta.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks, and I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own, and not mine own. Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us to follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then, we are awake. Let us follow them, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus.
Hey ho! Peter Quince! Flute the bellows mender! Snout the tinker! Starveling! God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he do go about to expound this dream. Methought I was. There is no man can tell what. Methought I was. Methought I had. But man is but a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I shall get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I will sing it in the latter end of a play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
Have you sent for Bottom's heirs? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Our daddy is transported.
If he come not, then the play is marked. It goes not forth, doth it?
It is not possible.
has simply the better wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yea, and the best person too. And he is a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters! The Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully bottom. Thus had he lost 6pence a day. He could not escape 6pence a day. And the Duke had not given him 6pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6pence a day in Pyramus or nothing.
Where are these lads? Most courageous day! Most happy hour! Masters! I am to discourse wonders! But ask me not what, for if I tell you I am not true Athenian, I will tell you everything once it fell out. Let us hear. Sweet bottom. Not a word of me. All I will tell you is that the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together. Good strings to your beards. New ribbons to your pumps. Everyone meet presently at the palace. Every man look over his part. For the short and the long is our play is preferred. In any case, let Thisbe have clean linen, and let not he who plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And most dear actors, eat no onions, nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath, and I have no doubt but to hear him say it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away! Go! Away!
Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I may never believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaken fantasies, that apprehend more than cool reasons ever comprehend. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. One sees more devils in vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all as frantic, sees Helen's beauty in the brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in a fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven. And as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives airy nothing, a local habitation and a name.
But all the stories of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images. And yet, strange and admirable.
Come. Now, what mask? What dances shall we have? How shall we beguile the long age of 3 hours? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? How shall we beguile the time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are right. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
Play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known play. But By 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, the more merry it is. The passion of loud laughter never sheds.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men who work in Athens here, which never laboured in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptials.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain, to do you service.
I will hear that play. For never anything can be amiss, when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in. Take your place, my lady.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged, and duty in its service perishing.
My gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing of this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do. They take it in might, not merit.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Bring him forth.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill to show our simple skill that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here, that here you should repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow does not stand upon point.
Indeed, he hath played on this prologue like a child on a recorder. A sound but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired but all disordered.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show. Well, wander on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus. If you would know. This beauteous lady. This be is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present woe. That vile woe which took these lovers sunder, and through woe's cheek. Poor souls, they are content to whisper, after which let no man wonder. This man with leghorn, bushathorn, and dog presenteth moonshine. For, if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus's tomb. There to woe. This grisly beast, Pat by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather, did affright, and as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion, vile with bloody mouth, did stay. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet you, and so. And finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his bloody boiling breath. And this bee, tarrying in mulberry shade, he staggered through and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, whoa, and lovers twain, at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think that adding it a crannied owl or cheek, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. This rock past and this stone doth shine, that I am that same wall, the truth is so. And this, the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire Lyman Hare to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night which ever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink, that I may blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shields thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall! Curse be thy stones for us deceiving thee!
The wall methinks being curse again.
In truth, sir, he should not.
Deceiving you is Thisbe's you! Seest her now and I spy her through the wall. You shall see it wilful pat as I told you. Yonder, she comes.
Oh, wall, full often hast thou heard my moan, for parting fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips are oft to kiss thy stone. Thy stones of life, cupping thee.
I see a voice. Now will I through the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe,
Thou art my love, I think.
think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lysander am I trusty still.
And I, like Helena, the faithful kill.
Not shackleless to progress was so true.
Like shackleless to progress, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall. Mwah.
I kiss the walls old, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straightway?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I! Whoa! My port is tied so, and being done, away doth world doth go!
Now is the mural down between the two neighbours?
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best of this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse, if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse than they of themselves, they might pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, and now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion in wildest rage doth roar. Know that I once Snug the joiner.
The noble beast and of good conscience. Let us listen to the moon.
This lantern doth the ornate moon
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lantern doth the ornate moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put in the lantern if the man is the moon.
I am weary of this moon. Would he would change?
It appears by his small light of discretion that he is in wane. Yet in courtesy and all reasons, we must stay the time. Proceed, moon.
All I have to say is to tell you that the lantern is the moon, I'm the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
But these should all be in the lantern! Here comes Thisbe.
This is old Ninny tomb. Where is my love?
Oh.
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shone, moon. Truly, the moon shines with a good grace.
Well mouthed, lion.
And then came pyramids.
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay! Oh, spite! But mark! Oh, night! What dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck! Oh, dear! Thy mantle good! What? Stained with blood! Approach, ye furies fell! Oh, fates, come! Cut thread and throb! Quell! Rush! Conclude and quell!
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Beshrew my heart. But I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lions frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears confound. Out, sword and wound, the pap of Pyramus, I, that left pap, where heart doth hop. Thus die I. Thus! Now am I dead. Now am I fled. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now, die! 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 Die!
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance? Moonshine is back before Thisbe finds her lover.
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Asleep, my love.
Dead, my dove. Oh, Pyramus, arise. White dove, speak, speak. Dead? Dead? A tomb must cover thy eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks. I can't. Lovers make moans. Come, sister three. Come to me. Come, trusty blade. Come, sword, my breast imbrue. Must this be ends? Farewell, friend. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye. And War too.
No, I assure you. All is down that parted their fathers. Would it please you to see the epilogue, or to hear a Pergamus dance between two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse for when your players are all dead. There need none to be blamed. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. We must to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time.
Now the hungry lion roars, whilst the wolf beholds the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores. All with weary task fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night, and all the graves are gaping wide. Everyone lets forth his sprite in the churchway paths to glide, and we, fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse, shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck to escape the serpent's tongue, we'll make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. And so, good night, and to ya all, give me your hands if we be free.